channel, you guys. A little Riley here on my mic. A little Riley here. A little Riley here on my mic. So today, I'm going to be doing a requested video of me tracing some of my tattoos. Tracing some of my tattoos with this little tiny brush. Little brush here. Little tiny brush. And I'm also going to be explaining my tattoos as I go. Yeah, a lot of my tattoos don't have any actual meaning, so I'll probably just be explaining how I got it, or why, or when, or whatever. But yeah, so that's going to be today's video. Also, probably some random assorted triggers throughout, like mouth sounds and audible whispers, maybe a little tapping. Tap, tap, tapping. Tap, tap, tapping. Tap, tap, tapping. Maybe some mic brushing. Some mic brushing. Can you even hear that? How does that sound? But yeah, okay, let's jump in. Let's jump into the video. Let's jump into the video because I got really distracted and the mic scratching. That was really nice. Okay, here we go. Here we go. I'm gonna start from here. Just work my way up my arms, I guess. Start from here. This I got maybe like 4 years ago. Maybe 4 years ago. 4 or 5 years. 4 or 5 years ago. A long time ago. Okay. I got this a while ago. It is the Deathly Hallows symbol. For those of you who don't know, this is a Harry Potter reference. Deathly Hallows. Yeah, this is the cloak of invincibility. The cloak of invincibility. Harry Potter's cloak. And the Elder Wand. The Elder Wand. The Elder Wand. And the Resurrection Stone. Resurrection Stone. The Resurrection Stone. I also added some flames in the background. I don't know if you can see the colors. It's purple, purple flames, purple, some blue flames, and some pink flames, Yeah. Can you see it? Purple, blue, and pink. Those are my favorite colors. So I wanted to add a little flair. I know a lot of people have Deathly Hallows tattoos, so I wanted to make mine a little bit different. A little bit different. Wanted to make mine a little bit different. Oh. Then I also have on this side. Harry Potter's lightning bolt. Harry Potter lightning bolt. I got these on the same day, obviously by the same tattoo artist. I got another tattoo from him, but it's down by my ankle on my leg. So I'm not going to show you guys that one. That would be a little awkward. But yeah, same tattoo artist. I think he did a really great job. Unfortunately, the one on my leg is not finished, and I just didn't really get a chance to go back and finish it with him. And then I moved out of state, and now I'm back, but just not ready to finish it yet. But I would love to. It's a zombie tattoo on my ankle. Not on my ankle. Right above my ankle, on my leg, on my calf. I have a zombie tattoo on my calf. I named her Becky. Her name is Becky. Becky with the good hair. But yeah, I can't wait to finish that one. That one's my favorite that I have so far. But yeah, rose with a skull in the middle. Little skull. Little skull. Skull head. Little skull. Skull is a head. Skull. Little skull. Skull has a 13. 13 on its forehead. Skull has a 13 on its forehead. It's my rose tattoo. The reason it has a 13 on its forehead is because it was a flash tattoo on Friday the 13th. I don't know if that's like a thing in every state, every city, but basically you just go in on Friday the 13th and you get to pick from all of the flash tattoos that they have available for the day. And they usually all have something to do with Friday the 13th or, you know, something to that effect. But yeah, you go in and it's $13 for the most part for a tattoo and plus tip, so it comes out to about $20 and you just get whatever you pick on the sheet. So I picked this little rose and skull. But of course, because the tattoos are so cheap, the lines are really long. So I'll do a little story time for you guys. A little story time, even though you didn't ask for that. I'm gonna give you a little story time. So when I got that flash tattoo, I got this one over here as well. But I'm not gonna trace that one because that's a little bit awkward. A little awkward. But yeah, that one is like vampire mouth with some blood dripping down. It's kind of cool. I kind of like that one better than this one. It's got vampire fangs and everything. I wanted to get them colored in, but let me tell you the story. So basically I went pretty early in the day because I had to work later. I had to work at 4, so I went pretty early in the day, around 11 or 12 or something, and the line was crazy long. It was such a long wait already, and I didn't think that I was going to make it until 4, but I had gone with a friend or two. I had 2 friends there, so by the time it was time for me to like head off to work, both my friends were in the line with me. They were both in the line with me, excuse me. They were both in the line with me, so I just left and I had them put my name down. And I came back from work and I still had to wait. That's how long the line was. So even though they had put my name down before I even got there, I was still waiting. And I ended up not getting my tattoo until midnight. So you already know these tattoo artists were so tired. I felt bad even like being there. I almost left a couple of times, but I don't know. I just felt like it was my first experience with a flash tattoo. I'd never gotten a flash tattoo before, and from what I hear, it's pretty much like that all the time. So I was like, I'm already here. I've already waited this long. I might as well just there's a little hair in my mic, a little right here in my mic. I might as well just wait, just do it. And I was like, I might as well get 2 while I'm here because who knows when I'm doing this again, because this was crazy. I waited the whole entire day and I didn't get tattooed until midnight. But anyway, that's why it's so poorly done. You can see that the lines are a little bit wonky. Like these are really faded out and these are super dark and stuff. This one's a little bit better. The fangs are a little bit better, but not that much better. It's a little too thick. And they said they could add color for an extra fee, and then when I asked them to add color, they said no. But I wasn't gonna argue. I understood because they had been there all night. I felt really bad, even like I said, even being there that late, I felt so bad. But there was still people, even more people behind me, so they were gonna be there all night anyway. I was like, I might as well just do it. So moving on. That's this one here. I also have this peace sign. Oh, making a little too much noise there. I have this peace sign. Oh, you can't see it. This peace sign. This was the first and only tattoo that I got when I lived in Florida. I lived in Florida for about 2.5 years, and this is the only tattoo that I got while I was there. And it wasn't a flash tattoo, but it was pretty cheap. It was there's like this tattoo franchise that has like a lot of different locations all over the area that I was living in, and they just had like tattoo deals very often. So I went there with a friend, and she was getting a tattoo, so I was like, I'll do it too, why not? It was pretty cheap, but you get what you pay for, you guys, because if you look really close, I don't know if you can see, but it's, the line's pretty blown out right here. Maybe it's my So the only tattoos that I have left are the ones on my fingers, and these are pretty recent. Some of them actually I've had for a long time, maybe like 4 years or so. I'll tell you which ones. So this one here, these are a little bit hard to trace because this is my left hand and I'm right-handed and not very ambidextrous. But say that 10 times fast. Ambidextrous. Can you do it? Can you say it 10 times fast? I don't think we can. Okay, focus. Yeah, so this one I had for about 4 years already. This was one of the original finger tattoos. Oh, you can't even see what I'm doing, I'm sorry. This was one of the originals. This is called a Unilum, and it represents your path through life, where you start from nothing and you build and you become greater. You become greater. You become greater and greater and greater. Your path to enlightenment in life. Your path to enlightenment. It's called a Unilum. My Unilum on my pinky. And a little dot on the bottom, a little dot right here. That's my Unilum. I had this tattoo already. The lines, the three lines. I had these tattoos as well from about 4 years ago. 4 years ago. And I also had this moon, my little moon. This is a symbol. I believe it's a pagan symbol. That means goddess. It means goddess. It symbolizes goddess. I just liked the symbol. I don't really believe in any religion or ism or anything. I just liked the symbol, and I liked that it meant goddess, because as women, we are goddesses. We are goddesses, whether we know it or not. We are all goddesses. So I had those three. Already, and I was like, it was my first time getting my hands tattooed, so I was a little nervous that I wasn't gonna like them, so I decided to start small. I wanted to start small, and then, I would decide if I wanted to add more, and I waited so long to add more, but I really, really wanted to, because I always loved them. So now, let's get into what I added. I'll show you what I added. I have my little alien here, my little alien head. His name is Wilbur. Say hello to Wilbur. My little alien head. I'm doing a very poor job at tracing Wilbur, but it's a weird angle for me, so I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm trying. So I added Wilbur, my friend Wilbur, and these little triangles. The lines and the triangles don't really mean anything. I just thought they were cute. So clearly, a lot of the things that I do are for aesthetic. Some triangles, and then I added these cute little leaves as well. The little leaves didn't really heal too well. I mean, not that they didn't heal well. They healed pretty fine. They just are very faded. The tattoo artist that I went to, same tattoo artist that did the old ones as well. I went back to her after 4 years because I really wanted to be consistent. She did a great job. She did a wonderful job. I'm really happy with them. But she's very gentle. So, she didn't want to press too hard. She didn't want to hurt me. So, of course, the ink didn't take as well as it might have if she had, stabbed my finger to the bone, which I appreciate. appreciate that she didn't. I would much rather go back twice than, you know, feel the needle in my bone. I don't want to feel a needle in my bone. That's not fun for me. Not fun for me. But yeah, those are my little leaves. My little leaves. They're supposed to have shading in them. Like this one. This one has shading in them. They're all supposed to have the shading, but you know, because of the way they healed, you can't see it. And then I have two little dots right here on my finger as well. So those are my tattoos. Those are my finger tattoos. My finger tattoos. I also have a tattoo behind my ear. It's three little hearts. Three little hearts. One for me, one for my sister, and one for my mom. We each have one in the same location, right behind our left ears. All three of us have a matching tattoo. Matching tattoos, matching tattoos. Do you guys have matching tattoos with your friends or family members? Tell me about them. Tell me about your matching tattoos in the comments. Go ahead. I'll wait. Tell me about your matching tattoos in the comments. Leave a comment. Just leave a comment. I give you plenty of time. Give you plenty of time to leave a comment. Tell me about your tattoos. I would love to hear. Love to hear. But yeah, so I have the hearts back here, and I have the zombie on my ankle down there, like I told you. And then I have this one that I didn't trace as well. I think that's all of my tattoos, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm not mistaken, I think that's all of my tattoos. I believe that is all of my tattoos, if I'm not mistaken. So, with that being said, I hope that you enjoyed. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope you felt nice and relaxed. If you did enjoy this video, please feel free to like, and comment. And most importantly, subscribe to my channel, you guys. Subscribe for more videos.